T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Sure you won't change your mind about this?
Uh-huh.
This belongs to me and so do my lips. I don't see any difference.
Oh, I do.
Okay. You know you don't have to act with me, Steve. You don't have to say anything and you don't have to do anything. Not a thing. Oh, maybe just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
That beat fell down there. That beat fell. The postmark came in today. Checked him in at 8. Asked him how my mother is.
Blessed Tuesday. Blessed Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. And welcome to your channel. This is your channel. This is your channel, Mustang Mike. Mustang Mike, this is your channel. This is your channel, Mustang Mike. Welcome, welcome, Ralph Mucci. Welcome, Ralph Mucci of the Wise Up Show. Mr. Immy, Mr. Immy. I hope you are prepared. You will be on in a few minutes. Mr. Immy, report to the dressing room immediately. And Kid Rock, Mr. Content Creator himself. Thank you for coming, Kid Rock. Kid Rock, you will be on in a few minutes with Mr. Immy, the great Kid Rock, our first graduate content creator. Kid Rock. So we have Kid Rock, we have Mr. Emmy, we have Mustang Mike, Minnie the Moocher, our executive producer, Minnie the Moocher. God bless you, Minnie, and always a kiss on the forehead, with the utmost respect always. And we have again Ralph Bucci of the Wise Up Show, the Frank Sinatra of YouTube. And we have Mustang Mike. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Okay. And we have, okay, hold on, everyone. I don't want to miss anyone. I don't want to miss no one, because everyone is important. Everyone is important on this channel. This is your channel. Miss Jane Perry. Miss Jane Perry, welcome, and God bless you always. We have also GDM. GDM. God bless you, GDM. And I send my respect to your family, my respect to all your families, and always a special blessing for the mother of Kid Rock. In the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, may the Holy Mother and God grant her always excellent health. And God bless everyone, and God bless all your families. Okay, tonight, in a few minutes, we will have Mr. Emmy and Kid Rock doing their doing a telecast for a complete hour. Kid Rock will be in charge of the production because Kid Rock has a little bit more experience than Mr. Emmy. So Mr. Emmy, just follow Kid Rock. Just follow Kid Rock. Again, GDM, God bless you always. Okay, and God bless everyone. God bless everyone. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Okay. What? Okay. I don't want to miss anyone. So everyone, thank you all for coming, and we're going to have a great telecast with Mr. Emmy and Kid Rock. In a few minutes, I will post the link for Mr. Emmy and for Kid Rock. Hold on for a second. Okay, today is Tuesday morning. It is now 1:12 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Time. Here in Puerto Rico, temperature here in Puerto Rico is approximately 80 degrees. 80 degrees. For being 80 degrees is a cool night. It is a cool night, thanks to God, because it's usually very hot here. Sometimes the nights here are like 100, but tonight is 80. Is nice and cool, just like the chat. The chat will be nice and cool. Okay. I want to clarify two things as brief as I can. First, this is a message. This is a message I want to send to everyone. To everyone. This is an advice. This is just an advice. Just save it in your wallets and in your purses. People that change their names on YouTube, please do not do that, because it creates confusion. I'm gonna give an example. This is just an example only. This is make believe. But I just want to get my point across. An example. I already know Kid Rock. I know Kid Rock as Kid Rock. Let's just say that tomorrow, Kid Rock decides to change his name. Kid Rock decides to change his name to Spider-Man. An example: if Kid Rock decides to change his name to Spider-Man, that means that Kid Rock should notify me, should tell me, Edwin, I will no longer be known as Kid Rock. I will now be known as Spider-Man. So in other words, when Spider-Man comes into this chat, I will know that Spider-Man is Kid Rock. You see, in other words, if I know you by a name already, and if you decide to change it, please notify me. Please notify me. Do not forget, once you change your name, being that in YouTube, we must be clear, on YouTube, there are a lot of troublemakers. There are a lot of troublemakers on YouTube, and then anyone that comes into this chat with a name that we are not familiar with, we have to be on the defensive, and any little thing, we are going to block that person, because we do not know the intentions of that person, and we must keep this channel clean. So if you decide, I'm talking in general to everyone, if anyone decides to change their name on YouTube and change their avatar, please let me know. Please let me know in advance. That way I know it's you. And if you have a wrench, that way I will wrench you with your new name. Okay, but this is my opinion, honestly. I think this is my opinion. If you started with a name, just leave the name that you started with, because changing your name, people that change their names a lot on YouTube, that is unstable. I repeat, people that change their nicknames on YouTube frequently, that is a sign of that person being unstable. And I say it with respect. If you are known already, an example, my birth name, my real name is Edwin Jimenez. Imagine if tomorrow I come and I will no longer be known as Edwin or Uncle Edwin. I will be known as Dracula. An example, as Dracula. I am sending a negative message. That means if I change my name all the time, that means there's something wrong with me. That means I'm suffering from I am not a stable person. I am not a stable person. This advice that I'm giving is in good faith to everyone. If you are known by a name, stick with it. Stick with it. Because people already know you by that name. And when you enter in the different chats, everyone already knows your name. So you won't have any problems. And also this, a person that changes a lot, that is not good. That is not good. That is like a person that starts a job and works 1 week in one job. and then goes to another job and works another week in the job. And it is like people that move. They 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 move to they move they move to a neighborhood. They're there for a few months, and then they move again, and they move again, and they move again. That is instability. That is instability. We must learn. We must learn in life. You must be stable. You must be stable. Again, if anyone in the future decides to change their name, which I do not agree with, but please notify me. Notify me. That way, when I see you in the chat, I will know it is you, and you will not be blocked. I have two people. I have two people that are. I'm not going to mention their names. I have two people that are blocked on this channel, and I haven't been able to unblock them because I haven't been able to enter to enter to enter to enter the blacklist. Today Tuesday, if God permits, I am going to try to enter to unblock them because the two people that are blocked, they changed their names without telling me. Okay, so God bless them two people. Them two people are welcome. Are welcome to this channel. And to be clear, them two people had wrenches, but they decided. See, once you change your name, that means that the wrench you had in the other name is not valid. Is not valid for your new name change. I want to be clear, okay? So tomorrow I am going to try to enter in that page where I have also all the people that I have given wrenches to, which is no problem. Uh, everyone, thank God, everyone that I have given wrenches to have used their wrenches properly, and I have no problem. I have no problem with anyone that has a wrench. There's no problem. I just had this problem with two people that changed their names and that did not notify me. But it's okay. I will try. In the morning to unblock you. But to be clear, you are welcome on this channel. And it is my opinion. Just go back to your own names. Just go back to your own names. There's no problem. Okay. Okay. I am going to paste. The link for Kid Rock and for Mr. Emmy. You're going to have one complete hour. I will introduce you. Once I introduce you, I am gone. Kid Rock will be in charge completely of the telecast because Kid Rock has more experience than Mr. Emmy. To be clear, Mr. Emmy, just follow Kid Rock, and all will be well. All I ask, please follow my rules. No bad words. No bad words. Very important. Keep the chat involved. Do not forget about the chat. Keep the chat involved in your discussion. Review the chat. Answer all questions. Do not get triggered with anyone. Have a respectable telecast. Be professional. be tactful, and this is very important. When you speak in public, we must be careful. We must be very careful and try not to offend anyone. In other words, you can say your opinion, but you have to say it in a way that no one feels offended. In other words, when you give your opinion, you want everyone. It has to be. It has to be in an educational experience that everyone feels that everyone feels comfortable, and you create a family atmosphere. So please follow the rules. No cursing, no fighting, no bad words, no gossip, no drama, no turmoil. You cannot mention gossip and drama. You cannot mention things that are happening on other channels. No, we uh, uh, stick, stick to the topics. Stick to the topics, and stick to important topics. Important topics that affect us all. So, Kid Rock, Mr. Emmy, good luck, a big hug. I send you a blessing, and I will now get the link to paste it. Once you are on the panel, I will introduce you both, and I will be gone for the whole hour. Okay, I will be back. I am going to get the magic link for Kid Rock and for Mr. Emmy. And if my nephew Emery comes, Emery also will be on the panel. Uh, he will act as a moderator. Okay, that's if Emery arrives. If Emery arrives, I will send the link. To be clear, Emery will be on the panel, Mr. Emmy with Mr. Kid Rock. Okay, I am going to get the link. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I am going to paste the link. I am going to paste the link now. Okay, Kid Rock and Mr. Emmy, the link is in the chat. Please press. The link is for Mr. Emmy, for Kid Rock, and for my nephew only. Okay. David James, welcome, David James, and God always bless you. And thank you for coming, David James. Okay, we have. Hold on. Okay, we got Kid Rock, and we got Mr. Emmy. Okay, Mr. Emmy. Uh, Mr. Emmy, I can see your face completely. Uh, are you going to show your face? If not, just press the camera. Just press the camera. Uh, that way, that way, your avatar. You're okay. 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 Leave it just like that. Leave it just like that. Okay. Hold on, Mr. Emmy. Hold on. Okay. We have Kid Rock first. We have Kid Rock first.
Hey, Edwin, how you doing?
Kid Rock. Kid Rock, you are in charge. You are in charge of the telecast. I wish you luck, and as always, a big hug and many blessings for your dear mom. You will have a complete hour. I'm going to tell you. It is
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on for a second. It is exactly 1:29. Uh, uh, you will have until 2:30. Okay.
Okay, okay. If I don't check it out, give me like a 15 minutes, like like that. You know what I mean?
No, no, no problem. What
Okay.
what I'll do is this. What I'll do is this. Uh, you have a complete hour, and then in the last 15 minutes, I'll just let you know that
Yeah,
you have
right.
15 more minutes. Okay?
Great, great. Yes.
Okay. Uh, let me get Mr. Emmy. Let me get Mr. Emmy. Okay,
Okay.
Mr.
Go
Emmy.
back. Hello,
Okay.
chat. How you doing? We're waiting for the man of the hour, Immy.
Okay, we got Mr. Emmy. We got Mr. Emmy. Okay, welcome, Mr. Emmy, and welcome, Kid Rock. A big hug for both of you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. I wish you the best and have the best telecast. And please follow my rules and regulations. Good luck, Kid Rock, and good luck, Mr. Emmy.
Thank you, Edwin, for having Immy and me on your platform. Everyone, this is Immy's show. I'm Mr. Special Guest. So the first things first, Immy, how you doing? I think he's muted.
I think I.
Hey,
Oh,
okay,
how's that better?
okay,
Can you
you're
hear
good
me?
now. You're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hey, thanks for having me on and guiding the way because I'm not a big time. I don't spread out time real well. I rush through most everything, and I appreciate you helping me out.
Oh, hey, Immy, you're good, man. You're relaxed. You were on the live before, so everything's
Oh,
fine. So,
oh yeah,
okay, this is
I'm
your
good.
show.
No, I'm good as long as I get someone else, to banter with. Other than
Yeah,
that, you know what I
I was
mean?
scared. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
scared the first time I talked to him. It was okay because we were talking about the prison stuff and it just flowed through.
right,
But see, all you gotta do is be honest with
yeah,
the what's it called, the chat, and then
right.
and everything goes great. Now
You know what?
let's have a great
Hey,
welcome.
Kid Rock.
Go
You know
ahead.
what this reminds me of? Talking on CDs and walkie talkies when we were kids.
Oh yeah, like back in the old days when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Right,
me
we used to
too.
play with
Yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've got my phone right up to my mouth, just like I was out in the woods, playing hide and go seek with my friends.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that's good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so Amy, hold up. Okay,
yeah.
just
No,
let
I
you
remember
know
that.
this is Amy's chat. This is Amy's show. I'm a special
Yeah.
guest. Let's say now, can see the chat, right, Amy?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't see. No, I don't see it right now. I got it on my TV, but it's not coming up.
Okay, well I can see the chat. So okay, we'll welcome everyone. I'll welcome
Right,
everyone in the chat now.
right.
Okay,
Thank you very much for
not
doing
a
that.
David James, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Let's see. Uh, Mustang Mike, good to see you.
Hey,
Okay.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Michael Mormile. He's helped
Okay.
me out in a big
Oh
way.
yeah, Michael Mormile's good guy, man. Real good guy, man, for sure.
Yeah,
Remember we all talked, I think, one time. Yeah,
yes, we did one time.
I'm
It was like
saying,
the
right,
first.
right. He's good people, for sure.
Yeah, it was like the first night that me, Michael, and Edwin were on the channel. You know what I
Right.
mean? The first time I was on there, he ordered a primary coming for my motorcycle, and let
Oh
me
yeah, I
pay for
remember
it.
that. Right.
Yeah, he
Okay,
found one. He found one and he ordered it for me. He don't know
okay.
who I am.
Yeah. Let's thank the rest of the
I'm
chat
sorry. I'm
family.
sorry. Go ahead. I
Oh,
got a
you're
little.
good. No, you're fine. Mini Moocher,
Uh,
thank you for coming by. Wise Up Show, Ralph, how you doing, buddy? American May, how you doing, buddy? Don Mika, how you doing? Jane Perry, it's always great to see you around. Uh, let's see. Okay,
I
Mustang
need.
Mike.
Can I ask Minnie how Cab is? Is he a cool cat or what?
Pardon me.
Cab Calloway. Yeah. I was asking Minnie
Oh
if
yeah, I know. I
he.
see that earlier. I didn't
Yeah.
see nothing. I'll see that right now. Give me one
Yeah.
second, and then we'll
Yeah.
get
Yeah. Go.
on your program.
Yeah. Go. No. You're all set. Do what
No,
you need
it's
to
like
do.
one hand. Remember, it's kind of hard, but everything will be fine. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah. I'm not worried about it now that you're here
No,
to.
it's all good. You're great.
Yeah.
I don't really see nothing about it. If he comments about it, I will mention that.
Yeah, listen, Kid Rock. Minnie the Moocher is a girl, and I
Oh
thought
no, that's what I meant. I was getting
right,
mixed up.
right,
Yeah, I know Minnie the Moochie girl. Yeah, I know. I got that.
right,
Uh,
but on the Blues Brothers, Cab Calloway was Minnie the Moocher, and that's why
oh,
I get confused with
okay.
it.
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah,
yeah, right.
you know
I
what I'm
got
talking
you.
about in the original one, Cab
Oh
Calloway. He
yeah,
was
the original one. Right.
yeah, right, yeah, the
Okay,
guy
so
that
okay, we said hello to everybody.
yeah, you did
Now
that.
what is your subject?
Well, I have a few. They're few and far between. I'd like to talk about the covert virus and how
Okay,
we are losing our as Americans we're losing our right to choose, which is
okay.
kind
One
of
thing. Okay, sorry to bother you, Immy. One thing.
no, no, go ahead.
We're gonna say this the flu because I don't want Edwin's thing to get flagged.
No, I understand that. That's why I called
We're,
it
we're gonna say
covert.
we're just gonna say the flu.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
everyone
Yeah,
knows what we're talking about. Okay, so go
but
ahead. You're good.
well, it's yeah. I'm sorry. I call it the covert thing because of how it was originated, not in our country, but it was designed by our country in another country. And I think that's pretty weird. And I don't know how many people in the chat have got the inoculation, but that was just a bad thing altogether, in my
Oh yeah,
opinion.
yeah. And you what? Because we paid for that. Remember, like
Yeah,
not gain a function, meaning
right.
that you're not supposed to be playing God. And
No, it's
listen, we
not.
gave them money. Listen, we gave them money, and
We
even
give them $3 trillion.
yeah. And then Obama, like when Obama was the president.
Yeah,
He even said, "Wait, we can't do this no more." And he even said, "This is going to come back on me because I'm still the president."
right,
And
right,
he said
exactly.
that we don't want no gain of function. And then
Right,
Fossey and all these people did the
right,
runaround, go through
right.
here to go NIT to all this, and they backdoored it, and then wham.
Yeah,
You know what
well,
I mean?
yes, before it all came about, before the whole situation in 2020 or whatever came about, Anthony Fauci was on Joe Rogan, and he'd already written a book about this whole situation and how it folds out and plays out as the world is today. But he wrote it in the past, he wrote it in
Oh yeah,
2000.
obviously before the stuff dropped, right?
Right, but he, because he was involved in it,
Oh yeah, he
he,
was getting paid too. He had
oh
interest.
yeah,
Interest.
yeah.
In that. That's crazy,
He
right?
had. It was like he had stock in. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
like he had. You know
started
what I
it. He
mean?
got paid for it, so he got paid for making the stuff. He got paid for that, and his wife, Fauci's
It's
wife, was on the end on like the board of directors of one of
right,
those
right.
things.
Oh yes, but it's like, all right. Remember when they used to use silicone for breast implants? Okay,
Right.
the surgeons that put those silicone breast implants in got paid to take them out as well as put them in. So they got paid twice, just like they were backdooring everybody. They got them
Right.
coming through the front door, and that's what it reminded me of when I heard it. When I learned about that.
Well, yeah, because when it started, it was like we'll say like it wasn't like February 20th or something like
right,
that. That's when
yeah,
possibly when Trump had to shut everything down.
right. It was no, it
And,
was before that. It was before
yeah,
that
but
because
you know what's crazy about that? Like in
what's that?
November, like if you heard like within the last couple of years, it said it might have been November. I was sick as a dog in November, like a dog.
See,
before like that February. I mean, I was throwing up. I was like, I couldn't do nothing. My wife was taking care of me. I was sick as a dog, really bad.
for
I
how
didn't
long?
know what it was.
How,
I was bad.
how long were you sick though?
Probably about a week and a half. I mean, I was
Yeah,
just throwing up. I was eating soup. I didn't want to really eat. Like I couldn't really eat nothing
right.
heavy and everything.
Yeah,
Because
I
I didn't
caught
want to.
some.
I didn't want to throw up and everything.
Right. See, I caught something last winter, and I felt like I was gonna die for 4 days, and on the fifth day, there was nothing wrong with me
Well,
at all.
you didn't get no shots or none, did you?
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
yeah, I'm old fashioned. Like my grandma used to tell me, like when I was sick, and told my mom the same thing. I would chicken soup, orange juice, 7 Up. When you're acting like crazy, you're going back to school. Period.
Right, yeah, right, right.
You know what I
You
mean?
know,
Like your mom did and your grandma, right?
right,
And when
right,
you're acting all
exactly.
crazy, you're going back to school.
Yeah, you starve a cold and feed a flu. That was,
Right, right.
you know what I mean, and that's just the way it was. And no,
Right.
no, you're right. You're completely right. Oh, shit, I just lost my train of thought. But no, it was an instance or a situation where they took charge to control the masses and send the weak out. You
And
know,
yeah,
and
kill them. Pretty much kill them.
wow, think about what they did in New York.
Well,
You know,
yeah. I mean,
he killed 3 million. He killed 3 million.
and then like the
Senior
older
citizens.
people. You're talking about the old people, right? In old people's homes.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Como. Yeah,
And
three million of them.
I heard
Yeah,
crazy stories that I don't know they're true. So we'll just say speculative a
well,
little
right.
bit.
It
That
could be fake news.
you put people, older people, in
Yes.
refrigerated trucks while they were still alive, allegedly.
Well, allegedly, I heard that too, but they couldn't.
Right, right, right. And like, what kind
They
of
could,
person? Go ahead.
no, no. I was listening to you. That's why I stopped talking. I
Yeah,
was
but
finished.
like, what kind of person? Okay, in general, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but if someone
Right,
like older people who were really sick that came out of an old folks home, and then why would you put them back in there? Because those older people are compromised
right.
because they're older, they got
That's
other
right.
health problems and stuff. It doesn't make. I mean, it does make sense, but it's sick.
No, it does. Yeah, it makes sense economy wise. To
Yeah, but
thin
sick.
the cost out. But
Yeah,
okay,
but
let me ask you this. Okay, this is
yeah.
the question for you right here. Okay, how come we can cure pneumonia up until you're 65? Once you get 65, you get pneumonia, you die. Okay, you get pneumonia all your life, right up through until you're 65. Then you become not an asset, but you become a deficit.
Oh
You
yeah,
cost
right. Because
more.
you already paid into the system. Now you're just like a check or a
Right.
number.
That's right. That's right. You're gonna lose
I mean,
out
that's
on
terrible because those people all worked. And,
right,
and, and
right.
and then you know what's crazy? Like the woman that was like I guess she's a transgender like health
No, no,
official.
no. Yeah,
Oh, no, no,
that's
listen,
right.
it's
Yeah, I'm
true.
listening.
It was a transgender high individual that was in I believe it was in Biden's or Trump's. I don't remember.
Well, no, there's that redheaded kid that steals luggage from the airports,
Well,
and he
yeah,
dresses.
well, no, it was someone else, but basically,
Oh,
her mom or his mom or whatever was in
right.
one of those um old
Homes.
folks homes in New
Yeah,
York. She pulled her mom out of there, put her to Holiday Inn, but left those other people in there to die.
well,
I mean,
right,
if it's not good for your mom, it's like whatever's good for you should be for the rest of the people.
right. Especially when you're a public servant. You know what I mean? When you work for the public, you're supposed to be representing the public and their safety
Like,
and their health and
yeah,
all that stuff.
that's fake. Like whatever I would
Right.
do, I wouldn't co-sign. If I didn't co-sign it, I wouldn't say it
No,
or
no,
do it.
no. Right, right. Wow.
That's immoral.
But yes, for starters. Okay. Yes, for starters, it's immoral.
Okay. Hey,
You
Cuban
know,
B, how you doing? Yeah,
hey,
I'm looking at the chat.
excuse
Cuban
me,
B
how are
saying,
you?
oh,
No, I just looked up too. I got a little involved there. Sorry about that.
okay, no, no, we gotta be in thing with the
Right.
chat. It's kind of slow.
No, no,
So
no.
yeah,
I'm with you. No, but then you think about what that governor in Texas is doing with all them illegal immigrants. He's trucking them all over the United States. He's trucking them in New York. He's trucking them in Delaware because he doesn't want them. They could be carrying drugs and infections and all kinds of stuff. And
well,
he's
yeah,
getting them
that's
out of
crazy. because
He should be able to do that because Biden won't close the borders. Sleepy
well,
Joe's
no,
is
the
sleeping
thing
at the wheel.
is, well, yeah,
Yeah,
I heard a thing the other day. It was on Forbes on YouTube. You heard of
yeah,
Forbes, right? It
right,
said that the Democrats, like in Massachusetts and New York, I mean, they're sick
right,
of it. They're saying
right,
instead of fixing the completing the wall, they
right,
want to put a wall around Texas and the southern border. So the southern border, like New Mexico, Arizona,
right,
California, and Texas, but not so much California, but you know what I'm saying.
right.
Arizona, New Mexico, and
They
Texas,
want
they got to do that. They've been dealing with this for 30 years plus.
well, right. But during Trump's presidency, they weren't. I think there was like just 100,000. Illegal immigrants within like a 6 month period. We've got 3 million in a year.
Right, and
That
then we had the wait in Mexico thing because you got to remember they came from what's it called
yeah,
Venezuela and stuff.
yeah, Venezuela, Guatemala,
Yeah, you did
all those
that
places
long
like that.
trek through the
Yeah,
jungles,
yeah,
and there's no running water, and you got kids and stuff. You're gonna catch some stuff. You
right.
know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? I mean,
yes,
because I've seen some reports that some people that came over the border
yeah.
they came here, they had polio,
Well, yeah, because
polio,
they don't. That's
leprosy.
because they don't. That's that's because polio, like in third world countries, they don't have they don't have the
But
vaccine
that's what
for it.
they're talking about the running water. I mean, if you're doing like a three
Right,
or 4,000 trip, a 1,000 mile trip to the jungles, and you got no running
right,
water, the coyote, the
right,
coyotes, the people, not animals, but people,
right.
who got
Yeah,
those
and
pits,
then they get all those jungle,
and then you're using the
diseases too.
bathroom like
That's right.
I mean, right there. You're in like
Right,
when you
I know.
camp
I
out,
got
you're
what
going right there to use the
Yeah,
bathroom.
and they're drinking water and shit. You know what I mean? And doing that same thing. The cycle just keeps on going. But no, I think it's a shame that they're getting turned down. But in the same aspect, it's hurting our economy with the liberals that are in power. That won't just stop something and say this is hurting the American people. I know that
Oh,
we feel bad for the people trying to cross the border, but the Americans have to come first.
okay,
You
yeah, I
know?
got a comment from David James. Sorry,
Yeah, no,
Jimmy.
go ahead. No, I see
Okay,
it now.
yeah, because we got Cuomo had his sex scandal to deflect the senior home deaths.
Yeah,
David James, yes, that's so
no,
bad.
yeah,
That's so terrible. You're gonna do that and then have
yeah.
that sexual stuff. I mean,
That
come
was
on, man.
what was that? What is his sex scandal? Was it a month apart? Was it a month from the old people home to his sex scandal was only like a month, and all he had to do was step down. There was no charges filed on behalf of the
No,
old people.
there was some sexual harassment because he was like, you know how like
Oh
he was
yeah,
saying that like Italians always kiss in the mouth and stuff.
oh
I
yeah.
mean, and then
I
he
didn't
was
know
getting
that.
really friendly. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like one thing like with your family, you know what I mean? But you just go,
right,
hey, how you doing? And give someone a
right.
kiss. You can't do that.
Yeah,
I don't care who you are. I mean, he's a billionaire. I think he's a billionaire, right? But that
no,
doesn't matter.
no,
You can't be doing
no.
that.
He was a high society guy, because he was the mayor of
Yeah,
New
but this
York.
we
Yeah,
all we all put our pants up at
but
the
oh yeah,
same
you know
way.
what? Yeah, I know. I said
And
that.
you're no
Yeah,
better than me, and I'm no better than you, and then
yeah,
everyone
right.
else. Okay, hey,
Yeah,
sorry about that. Cuban B's got a question
yeah,
or a comment. David,
yeah,
wait, hold on. Wait, let's see. It says David and the UFO stuff is to deflect from the economy issues. Yeah, I believe in
right.
that because
Well, right.
because
But you've
like
heard of
I said,
You've heard of Project Blue Book, though, right?
I heard of it, but I don't really know a lot about it.
It's all about unidentified objects in the 1950s, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was a series on A&E. It was a
Oh
wicked
yeah,
cool
docu
thing.
series, right? A docu
Yeah,
series.
yeah. About the doctor and the pilot that went around interviewing all the farmers that saw they
Oh,
had
like
they had
someone like Roswell and stuff, right?
well, yeah, some of it was Roswell, but it was all over the United States.
Oh yeah,
Mostly,
right.
right. No, you're right. Yeah, Cuban B says for sure, David.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, that's all they're doing. And then there's, like the inflation and everything. But like
yeah,
I said, it's crazy because we're helping. Listen, I told this a lot of times. I don't personally have a problem with the children. They don't know, like the illegal immigrant kids.
Right,
They got
right. They
drugged.
don't know
I
the better.
oh, that's child abuse.
Right. Well, I agree with you, kid. The thing is, those people that are coming across the border don't know how we feel about it. You know, I'm sure they do once they get there and find out there's cages and stuff. But I mean, they're looking for the American dream as they think it is, not as we know it. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Oh
big
yeah,
difference.
we were born into it.
Wow, right. Who else in the whole wide world has the promise to be free and do what you want, and speak what you want, and say what you want, and dress what you want. Nowadays, you can be a boy or a girl. There's no
Oh
other
yeah,
country.
that's crazy. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know,
You
but
gotta
there's
let
no
the kids
other.
be kids.
Yeah, but there's no exactly. I agree. And now kids don't go outside and play. When I was a kid, we were outside from daylight to from 9 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, every day there wasn't school.
Right, right. And when I was a kid, I don't care if it was -20. I was
Right? Oh
outside.
yeah. No, no,
I
you're
mean, I'd
born
be coming
outside.
home wet and cold, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I was staying out.
You know what that made you? It made your immune system tougher. That's what
Oh
that did.
yeah, it's true though. I mean,
I know.
but like the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
No, no. I count wood. I was in Mason for 25 years, and I count wood every winter because up here in Maine, we have winter, and it's freezes. So I count wood in the winter, and being outside in the cold like that, I know people all around me right deathly sick, and I can stay right next to them in the house and not catch a thing. And as soon as I walked out the door, all the germs are freezing and dying off.
Oh yeah, right. You got heat. Heat's bad. Cold's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Especially days when it comes to spreading germs. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But now we were talking. Yeah, we were talking about like the illegal aliens that are coming over the border. Like I said, my problem is, I think Immy got dropped. So I'll take over. I think Edwin, you gotta do the drop the link for him, or go or Amy, just go back to the link and go back on. Okay, so I didn't have a problem like with the people having like coming here, like the kids and stuff. But the asylum law state, yeah, you gotta go to the next state. If that's different, we gotta change the laws. You know what I mean? We gotta change the laws. We can't just do that because listen, we got like 100. There's like 180 countries, give or take, if I'm not mistaken. And Congress said there was at least 142 countries, meaning people coming from 142 countries at least, are coming through the border. And and we don't know who these people are. And as I said, the asylum laws state that you got to you got to go to the next country if and it's for like political stuff. Hey, Emmy, you back? I think Emmy, you're muted. Hey, can someone key in that Emmy was muted? Okay, Emmy dropped off, so okay, I'm still got it. But yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? You can't like jump the thing because we got all these diseases that we haven't, like polio. I think they eradicated that in the 50s, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 60s, early 60s. I don't know exactly, but that's been eradicated for the most part for at least almost 60. It's from the 60s, I'd say. And then we had some people with leprosy and stuff. And you know what's crazy about that? We're letting all these people in, and even the Mayorkas, the guy who was the head of the border, he was stating that he was getting questions asked, like, "Are you testing these people like for the flu or other diseases?" And he said that Mayorkas was saying, "Oh, sometimes yes, sometimes no." That's not good. We can't be doing that. And I mean, hey, I mean, I don't know these people, and I don't. My thing is, you broke the law, okay? And I don't have nothing. And the better way of life, I get it, but you got to, like, if we get like 500 million people just crossing the border, our way of life's gonna be over with, okay? So we gotta helping like charity comes from the home first. Like for instance, I got my wife and my family and everything. That's like me giving all my food away, all my money away, don't pay my bills, and then a week or two later, I'm expecting to get someone help me with my paying for my food and stuff. Hey, Emmy, you back?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was talking along with you, and then all of a sudden,
But I took it. We were talking about the legal immigrants, like coming
yeah, but
over from like
yeah, but
100.
what happened?
Oh, your thing just dropped. You're okay.
Yeah, all right, cool. I didn't. I was just talking along, and then I saw nothing. I went, what?
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
this
I
is
looked
weird.
in. I got two devices. The one device that's got muted, I can see your avatar, but the one I'm talking to only had
Yeah,
two 'cause you dropped.
right. Yeah,
Okay,
I got you on my TV, and I got my phone, and it just the sound just dropped right off.
right. Okay. David James has a comment. All domestic issues can be easily ignored by talking about Ukraine. I agree
Well,
with you.
that's the whole that's the
That's
whole
the
thing.
whole. I agree with that.
Let me hear
100%.
let me hear your opinion on it. Tell me what you think of that,
Go
because
ahead.
tell me what you think of that, because I have quite an opinion on that.
Okay, I'll say mine, and you could go. Well, that
Okay.
was a question and comment. Oh yeah, this because
Yeah, that was awesome.
that our southern border is horrific. Okay,
Right.
and then we're giving all this money to Ukraine, and like I said, they're not even getting 10%. And like I said, there was a thing in Forbes like last week that
Right.
Zelensky was selling he wanted bullets. He was running out of ammo and guns and stuff. And there was
Right.
a
Right.
form that he was selling this stuff. We just got him. And then he
Right.
was in there. It's crazy. And then he, like about 3 or 4 days ago, Zelensky was in Washington begging for
Yeah.
more money
Oh yeah. In his
for
pajamas. Yeah.
Ukraine and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like what? And then we still got the shutdown. Still, we didn't do nothing but we got our obligations.
Right. No.
Our
There go,
obligations.
no, you're right. It goes back to the rights of the American people, and their well-being and their welfare is being neglected because of other countries.
Right. And like I said, with Ukraine, we're helping them, but basically that money is getting stolen. I'm going to
Well,
say, in
right,
my
right.
opinion, that money
What?
is getting stolen.
No, no,
Let,
no, that's
let
the
me
best
see
way
the
you can put
receipt.
it.
I want to
And
see
you got,
where that money went. You still
right,
got the stuff,
and
right?
then you got Sleepy Joe Biden getting 10%. Okay,
Well,
so
yeah,
it's pretty sure.
but I think Zelensky's, I think they're blackmailing Sleepy Joe.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah,
you watched, you said you watched the United Spots, right? You know,
yeah,
and
I
then
watch it.
they call him the big guy. Don't forget my 10%.
Yeah, the
You know,
10%, right.
yeah, and I believe that to be true. But the thing is with the Ukraine, right? They wanted to start a war with another country south of them, and Russia didn't want them near. This is where you all right? And then Russia didn't want them to start that war with that other country that's on the other side of them. So they started that war, and then kind of was poking the lion, which is Russia, and said, "Well, you know, we'll get the United States because of NATO. Remember about NATO and stuff." They wanted to
Right.
let Ukraine in, and everybody said, "No, we don't want problems with Russia." You know, and there's a backstory. You know, and the people in NATO were saying there's a backstory here that you know, Sleepy Joe isn't aware of, and neither is his cabinet. You know, and it was I can't remember, I want to say Yemen that they were throwing rockets at. You
Oh,
know,
I don't know who's south of Ukraine. I really don't know off the top of my head,
right,
so I can't
no,
comment on that. But I understand, right. But see, the
right.
thing,
So
go ahead.
no, we were like, because we wouldn't let them in NATO. You know, the NATO countries wouldn't let
Oh
them in
yeah,
NATO,
right.
and so we took the third party. Let's be heroes and help the Ukraine, which cost us the gas, the oil pipe that went to Russia. You know, they
Right.
kind of people forget that big oil line that's under the ocean out there, just sitting doing nothing, half finished.
Well, yeah,
Because
but you know what's crazy about that is, remember how like Europe and Germany, they don't
right,
want
right, no,
NATO's
you're
there to protect Germany and Europe from Russia, but
right,
yet, but
no,
Germany is getting their gas
right, right, from right, yeah, no,
from
no,
Russia.
right.
right?
Yeah,
What's that all? I mean, that's crazy. And then they're talking about
I
this
know.
the Green New
I, I,
Deal stuff.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how that worked, but it still. Trump had it so he had a policy written, so it's still. Even though Germany was a weak, weak country against Russia, and France was as well, and they were getting their fuel, their fuel oil and stuff from Russia. Trump had it
Right.
work, so it still benefited us in some way. He
Well,
had
yeah.
some policy. You know what I mean? I didn't understand that, but when they shut it down, it was Sleepy Joe saying no more drilling. That's what
Okay.
started.
I'm gonna say one comment, and someone's got a comment here. Yeah,
No,
because
that's
remember
it.
when Sleepy Joe
Right.
won, and then he shut the gas off right away, our stuff, and
Yeah,
then
and he stopped all the
he
drilling.
let Russia do the pipeline so Europe could get paid, and then all that stuff, and all the stuff about Ukraine. You know why this? Besides, I have another theory about Ukraine too.
Yeah,
Remember how
yeah.
we didn't have no wars when Trump was around, and
Right, right,
the industrial complex
right,
was burning a hole in their pocket, and they had to spend that money. So
right, right, right.
and look over
Right.
here while we're doing this.
And then, yeah, exactly. It's see what this hand's doing, but don't pay any attention to the hand I'm going to slap you in the face with. Okay, that's
Okay,
what that. You know
okay,
what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I got you right. I got a comment from David James.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Go for it.
comment. I hate to say this, but I hear the Mexican cartels are buying the weapons from Ukraine. I
Dave,
believe so. You
yeah,
know,
David James, I believe that 100%. Where could you buy the cheapest American-made weapons, which are the best in the whole wide world? It's a
or they
place
can
where they
trade them for drugs, right?
yeah,
Drugs is
right.
money. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, but
they got all the shipping lanes and all their and you know how people get paid
right.
off and stuff. If you can
Well,
get the
listen
weapons
to
there,
this.
you get the dope there.
Listen to this. Why don't they go over to wherever we left? The Sleepy Joe fucking took everybody out and didn't plan for it. Over there
And
in
then they took everyone out, and
right,
except for like 200 Marines, and then all the people helped us and left all the guns there.
right.
Right.
46 million pounds of ammunition and guns.
Yeah,
46
we
million
should have.
guns.
If we didn't want to take that, they did that all backwards.
Well,
Everyone
yeah,
knows. Have all the people that were there, the Marines and Army, they stay first. Get all like the regular guys and the
yeah,
people that helped us and the
right,
civilians out that helped
right.
us and everything. Get them out, and then
No,
get all the people out, and then
right.
we take the guns and all the ammo, and then the people with all like the Marines all that, we go out last and we were in the
Right,
plans. If you try anything, we're gonna launch missiles at you. And that's
right,
how we should have
exactly.
done it.
They,
Or we should
I
have
don't,
blown them up. Or we should have
I
blown
don't
up
know,
the
right.
weapons.
I don't know if you remember, but they were shooting at U.S. armed forces with U.S. armed military stuff, like guns and rocket launchers and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, they can tell. Like
If those
you
planes,
can tell.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, you remember that? It's
yeah.
been this is such a disgrace. We are no longer the world superpower. Let's get that straight
Oh,
right
we're
now.
getting laughed at. We're getting laughed at big
Yeah,
time.
well,
Because all we
yeah,
got. And remember, yeah, hold on. Remember when Biden said we did a great job when we pulled out? I
oh
don't think
yeah,
so, buddy. No,
yeah,
no, no, no. You,
you know,
a 10-year-old playing cops and robbers would have had a better plan than doing that. How they pulled out of Iraq. Immy dropped out again. Edwin. I think he's having a problem with his Wi-Fi, but I'll take care of it. Yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, we gave all them, and like I said, we should have blown those weapons up. There was no, there was no. I mean, and then you see them like a week or two later. They were in our uniforms, riding our tanks and stuff, and taking over the square and everything in Iraq. I mean, that's crazy. And then all those servicemen and women and the civilians who got killed before we totally pulled out. They bombed it. They were trying to get all these people, the civilians, all like thousands of people, to this little narrow thing in the airport, and then that's when the bomb hit. I mean, it's terrible. So, does anyone in the chat family have any questions while I'm speaking? Because we lost Immy again. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk about like we were talking about the flu thing and everything. Like I noticed one thing too, that when like a lot of immigrants, like in New York City, I seen a thing on Forbes today on the news stating that Governor Hochul, I believe her name was, she said she didn't want no more immigrants no more, and she's trying to do everything possible not to have these things there. But the problem is, when you're at the border of Texas, they all want to go to New York because they know that loophole in the law, that the right to shelter and food. So that's why a lot of buses are going there, not because, I mean, yeah, Abbott's like doing his thing, but they're not like saying I want to go to Florida. No, they want to go to New York because of that law and everything. Hey, Emmy, you back? I think you muted Emmy. Okay, yeah, but that's the reason why they're coming here. Um, they're because they're getting like a free lunch and everything, and it's crazy. And then Governor Hochul and there's like we don't want no more. And I seen a thing in Chicago that like some aldermen, I seen that on Forbes tonight earlier today. They stated that they want to put their sanctuary status of Chicago being a sanctuary city. They want to put that on the ballot, and the aldermen are trying to propose to put that on the ballot. So next time, I think the next time, like you know, how it's 2 and 4 years. I think they're gonna do that and try to push it. Well, let's see what the mayor of Chicago does, because there was another thing too, that they spent a whole lot of money again. Brandon Johnson, the mayor, and he's not like giving invoices. He's saying there's nothing to see here. Just give us your tax money, and we're doing this stuff. And he
Yeah,
had
but
another. Yeah, go ahead.
no, you're good. But I was just gonna say, Chicago's always been as corrupt as the mafia.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause that's where it started. And that's all I was. That was just what I was gonna say, Kid Rock. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, no,
I,
you're right.
but I don't know why I keep fading in and out. It just stops. I'll be right in mid sentence, and the thing just
How's your
stops.
weather? Is your weather is it because you have some weather up there, right? Because that
Yeah. Last week we had the back half of
well,
of
is
a
there
hurricane.
coming up right now?
No, it's clear out. It's getting
Is
colder.
it, I think it dropped to a tropical storm. I might be wrong. I don't know.
No, that was last week. That was last week.
Oh, okay. I see something
Yeah,
earlier. They're probably okay. I think someone's coming, but it's way in the middle of Atlantic. That's what they're
yeah,
probably talking about. That.
yeah.
But yeah,
Correct.
because I didn't know if
You
you
know,
heard me, but
yeah,
Chicago, the aldermans are trying because Chicago is a sanctuary city, right?
right.
And the aldermans are saying that they want to put this on the ballot, like so let the voters vote if we're going to be a sanctuary city or not. And Brandon
Wow.
Johnson wasn't. He didn't like that. And
No,
then,
no.
of course not, because you know what's crazy? The illegal aliens. I mean, I'm just saying in Chicago, I believe
Right,
they're being used. They're being used for like a
well,
political stuff,
right.
and
No,
and
it's
they're
they're
all
being.
these
Oh,
and
sorry.
stuff. No, I'm gonna say something. You can talk,
Yeah,
and they're
no,
getting
yeah,
all these freebies and stuff. But the African Americans, they've been left behind so long, and there's like a
right,
school that there was school. The school was closed in like
right.
Woodlawn or something like a kind of a bad neighborhood, and
Hmm.
it was closed for like 5 years. And they wanted the neighborhood wanted that to turn into like a rec center so the kids, because the gangs and stuff. And the city
Right,
said no, no, no. But then they said no, we're gonna put the illegal immigrants in here, and it's not even like you can't. It's not even like built to have people live there. You know what I mean? Like,
all
I
right.
forgot what the word would be, but the zoning and stuff. You can't live there. And they said, boom,
No,
you're there, and they're mad as hell. They're
right.
mad as
Well,
hell. So go ahead, comment what I
yeah,
said.
yeah. No, what I was gonna say, Kid Rock, is you look at what these illegal immigrants are. What they are is political pawns for different uh, shoot for different public services that they get for free. So it
Right,
allocates different states, different cities for more money in their budget from the United States government. So they're just political
right,
pawns. And
right.
that's just my opinion. You
Oh yeah,
know, so
like in Chicago, like in New York, like I don't know if you heard me. They're
yeah,
purposely going to. They're asking to go to New York when they're in Texas because the
right,
right to shelter law. But like the ones that
right,
go in Chicago, they're not. They're getting bare bones. As I said, like a couple weeks ago, I was on the live and I was
yeah,
stating that you know how the news would like look. They wanted an invoice to see all this money was going. It
right,
was crazy
yeah,
because they had $51 million, and that money was already allocated to like people with drug problems, and this was
right,
like way before Brandon Johnson was mayor. It was,
right
and then
before
the people had to
it was
complete their terms and everything, like the like if you had to do
right,
jail time, and then they would have like a place to stay and then get on their feet, and you know like there's zero tolerance. You're there to
right,
have a roof over your head and try to look at a job, and then get on your feet. Brandon
yeah,
Johnson, he just said, "No, I'm taking that money." That money
right,
was
right,
allocated like a year before he was even there, and
right,
you know
right,
what's crazy? $49 million of that was was out of that 51 was for the illegal immigrants. Forty
yeah,
nine million of that, I think, was like 46 million of it, or something like that, was
yeah,
for like security,
oh yeah,
food,
yeah,
housing,
right.
and it was
Those are
crazy.
called shelter companies.
Yeah, yeah. And then I said last week I was on live with Edwin, and I stated that they had an invoice they got 100, like they had people like in a gymnasium. So they say they
Right,
had 100 people in a gymnasium, and
yeah,
there was like one guy or two watching, like so
right,
nothing would go on and everything, and make sure they
right,
got their needs and stuff. They were getting
yeah.
$134 an hour.
Oh, right, right. No, I saw that. But you got
Yeah,
to
that's
figure,
that crazy.
well, you think this is what's really going on behind that is they're charging for say 1,000 people, you know, being in that shelter when there's only 15. Because who's gonna
Or right. I mean, that money's getting like laundered,
right,
and then the ones in Chicago, they're getting the bare minimum.
right,
I
right,
think, except for
exactly,
like the healthcare, that stuff would cost money, but they're getting bare bones minimum. Not like New York, right?
right. Yeah, no, I believe you. Well, you know, in New York, they ship from Texas. They've shipped, I want to say 300,000 immigrants there in the last 6 months. But I don't blame him, man. Imagine having 3 million people cross your border from, you know, you've lived in, you know, Texas all your life, and all of a sudden there's an influx of 3 million people crossing your driveway. Okay, let's say your driveway,
Well, yeah,
and
like if you're on like the border towns, like in
right,
Texas,
but
they
that's
all
what
the
these people,
time they gotta worry about like they got dogs and stuff because they gotta worry about them coming and breaking in and hurting
right?
them,
But see
and
that,
they gotta
but
worry
that,
about if they shoot, like you know in Texas they're allowed to
right,
shoot you, but
right. See,
I don't know because they got some left leaning
yeah,
Texas people that might be murder. I mean, if you
well,
come in
right.
my house, I'm not gonna shoot you because I'm a ex-con.
Passionate. Yeah, you're
But
passionate.
I'm not protecting my family. I'll tell you that much.
Well, right, right. I'll tell you one little story. This is funny. Okay, years ago when my kids were young and I was a young man, there was these people came in my dooryard, right? And they I lived in an apartment building. Well, they started towards my house, and I came out of the house with a baseball bat, and I gave them the wise up of it. And then when the cops got there, the cop goes, what in God's green earth is going on here? I said, you know, they tried to get in my house, and I came out the door with a baseball bat and I had to tune him up. And he goes, and I go, you know what? I'm a victim here. He goes, you know what? He goes, you know what, Emmy? You've never been a victim your whole life. And I just laughed,
Oh,
laughed,
they
and
knew you.
laughed.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? Yeah, you've never been a victim ever. I don't foresee that ever happening. And I,
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey, David James, if you like to come on, go ahead, come
yeah,
on in.
man, that'd be
Drop the
cool.
link. Drop the link for him. We got always.
Yeah, Edward's already dropped it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
you're welcome, David James. We like to hear your
yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
But yeah, that's
he's got,
crazy though, because in Texas though, they gotta worry about that, and like on the right in the border towns.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
they
what, yeah.
actually think that they find like people that are dead on their property and stuff. I
Right.
mean, it's a shame.
You
It's a
know what else?
shame. I mean, but
You know what
in
else they
my
could do? You know what
well,
else I'm surprised they're not doing? That it would be a hell of excuse me, Edward, a big market is human organ. You know,
oh
when
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. When all the dead people, as they drop, there's people right there, and them being immigrants and stuff. I'm surprised they haven't resorted to that. You
Well,
know,
yeah, I wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't put it doubt them. But if someone's been in the sun for about 5 days, you're not going
yeah,
to get
you're right.
nothing useful. I mean,
They're pretty
it's going to
bloated,
be like
aren't
in that
they?
Texas heat or in the Mexico,
Yeah,
like in the desert. It's going to be
yeah,
hot. It's not going to be good. And I do feel sorry for those people. Like they come by, but you're
well,
doing a 4,000
right,
plus
but of
mile
course,
trip through the
yeah,
jungles,
yeah,
desert,
but
got the coyotes, and they're messing
right,
with your kids and stuff. I mean, not the
but,
animals. I'm talking about the coyote
right,
people
but
that and
you
then
have
they
compassion
should
for the
be
human race,
like,
though.
and then like I'm sure this happens a lot. That hey, like I'm just saying, like if you're like an illegal alien and all that, and hey, we're
Right,
gonna rape your kid, or
right.
we're gonna have a fun with your kid, or we're gonna kill you all.
Yeah,
I mean,
unless you do
I'm
this
sure it
thing,
happens a lot, and that's terrible. But
right?
you should have thought about that.
Well,
And that's
but,
another thing too. You know how like it costs like 15,000 to get here?
yeah, I
That's a
heard. Yeah,
lot of money. They pay for
yeah.
that money, but then they want everything for free here. I
Right. Well,
mean,
yeah, that's kind of what that I think. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
hey, go
but I
ahead,
think that's what I think that their dream is to be, come from a third world country, and they don't have running water, they don't have, power, they don't have this, they don't have that. That in these
oh
little
no,
countries,
I listen.
you know.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
mean, but
believe me,
then
I
you
know
gotta change the
believer.
laws. Then you gotta change the
Right.
laws. Then.
Well, but see, if you start getting lawyers involved, changing laws, because all the people in Congress in the Senate are lawyers. Okay,
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
most of them. Then they're gonna get lobbyists. And we'll give
that's
you
why
this X amount of money this way, this
that,
road. Yeah, they're doing it
that's
all the time. Of course.
yeah.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
see, that's why they're called lawmakers because they're all ex-lawyers,
Oh, like
and that's why
95% of our lawyers.
yeah,
I mean,
and that's
probably,
why
I mean, I'm just saying.
that's
Okay, hold on
people.
1 second.
That's
Hey,
right.
okay, 1 second. Sorry, interrupt
Yeah,
me.
right.
David,
There you
you're
go.
welcome. You come on up. You had the floor. You're all
Don't be
good, David.
nervous.
Don't be shy. Immy,
Yeah,
he never
yeah.
did this for a long time. You're more than
No,
welcome. Okay,
no.
more than welcome.
I've had,
We'll welcome you
I've
with
had,
open arms. Go ahead, Immy.
yeah, I've had a good time, talking with you and interacting with David, and
And the
and
chat, right? You gotta,
yeah, the
we
chat.
all be
I wish they get more involved. It'd be cool. We could all just have like a big
right. I mean,
debate.
because we all are not going to agree on everything. I
No,
mean,
it'd be
and that's
great.
cool.
Right,
I'm not a robot. There's some things that you might
yeah,
not like about. I mean,
that,
hey, my
that's
thing
right.
is, I say it like it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing, and you get what you
No,
get,
but
and
that's
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 what I
what makes
hope.
it. That's what makes us individuals.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, you know what I mean. And like I said, those
Mhm.
people dying, it's terrible. But if you got
Yeah,
$15,000, that's a lot of money. I mean, because like in
right. It is.
Venezuela, it's like
Yeah,
$30 or $40 a month, and you're working 7 days a week like a dog.
right. Exactly. No,
You
that's
get
right.
like $1.50 a day or something
Right,
crazy.
right.
You
Yeah.
say
No,
$15,000. That's
no.
like you're a thousandaire over
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Well, you
You
know
can
what I
live high.
mean.
You can live.
Because their
Yeah,
money
no. You
is
can live
worth
high.
their
You can
money.
live high off the hog for quite a
Listen,
long time on the
like
South Bar.
like a lot of people know, like Venezuela is a rich country,
Yes. Oh,
but the
for
problem
oil.
is there's the rich, and the poor, and
Well,
there's no middle
right.
class. And that's what they're
And
trying to do with the United States. They're
Kid
trying to kill
Rock,
the middle class.
Kid Rock.
Go ahead.
Okay, Kid Rock and Emmy,
yeah.
you both are doing excellent. You
Thank you,
have
Evan.
15 you have 15 minutes more, okay?
Okay,
Okay. Thank
not a
you.
problem,
Thank
Evan. Thank
you.
you, sir.
Uh,
Yeah.
to be clear, you both are doing excellent. You both
Yeah,
are
Evan,
doing
you're
Thank
doing
excellent.
great, buddy. You're doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliments.
I told you I get you. Listen, I
Yeah.
know,
No.
like I said, the
What?
first time I ever went, I didn't
I was.
have
I did
I
this with
didn't
you the
have
first time you did.
the chat, so I was going
Right.
in
Right.
blind. And
But do
like
you
I said,
Uh,
remember?
remember I told you a long time
Kid
ago, the
Rock,
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Go
Kid
ahead.
Rock,
Yes, you did.
Yeah, hold on.
Kid
Yeah,
Rock and Emmy,
yes.
we have David James.
Oh,
David James,
Oh,
awesome.
will,
Cool.
David James will be on the panel now.
okay, great,
Excellent.
David James. Go ahead. Let us know
Yeah.
what you think, David.
Yeah.
Good hearing from you.
Yeah. It's looking cool to have another person. You can't beat
Yeah,
that.
for the merrier.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Really?
it makes it more interesting. It
Hello,
really does. Kid Rock,
hello.
do you remember? Kid Rock, do you remember the first time you went on the panel and I was on the panel too, and you
Oh, we
had
were
this.
talking about my case. Yeah.
Yeah, and you had your phone pointed in the corner at the ceiling, and I was
Oh,
laughing and
no,
laughing.
I went on and everything.
No, you know what? You've come so far, man. It's unbelievable. You're
Okay.
slow. You're slow. Oh, let's go ahead.
Okay.
You
Cool. Yeah. Hey, let David James talk. Okay.
yes,
Let's
no,
see
go
what's on
ahead.
his
Yes,
mind. Okay,
please do.
David James, the floor is yours, buddy. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, just
Slick,
barely.
can you go a little louder? Can you say something now? Okay, we can hear you a little bit. Go ahead.
There's quite a delay here. That's all. I've just never done this before. I don't really
Oh,
have
no,
any.
you're fine. You got the floor, buddy. You
No
don't
big
have no
word.
rules. Okay,
Yeah,
just keep it somewhere clean and say what's on your mind. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, David.
I think he's talking. It's just delayed.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have anything specific to say. I will say that you guys are really strutting the border on what you can get away with on YouTube. I mean, man, oh man, they don't like you talking about these subjects. I'll tell you that. But you got to kind of use your own code word to get
Well,
around
no,
it.
that's what you're right.
I
Exactly.
Yeah,
know, eh?
it's called
That's
skirting the topic.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
know.
called skirting the topic.
But
Mhm.
You
that
know,
border is horrible. That border is horrible.
yeah,
All
yeah,
the
it is.
people coming in and all kinds of stuff. And then I heard a thing like a while back, like probably somewhat like beginning of the year, they caught like 40 people like on a terrorist watch list and stuff. And then you got bigger
Yeah,
getaways and stuff.
yeah, oh
So what do
yeah,
you think
yeah.
about that, David?
Well, it would be nice to know if you're on the list. I mean, the only way you can find out is to buy your plane ticket, and then you find out at the
So,
airport. I
so,
mean,
Well, yeah,
so,
you'll catch them at the hotel. Oh no, not the hotel. I meant the airport.
so,
That's what I meant. Right.
so, David, what you're saying is you could be a total hoodlum, right? And all you got to do is go to the airport and buy a ticket and find out if you're a terrorist. Correct? Is that what you're saying?
well, I'm saying they don't know. You don't know if you are until they tell you
Oh,
are.
oh, oh,
The only way to find that out is by buying the ticket.
oh, right. Well,
Right.
the
Anyway,
reason I say that,
I don't fly around too much myself.
no, no, I was just making fun anyway. No, I was just making fun. Back when 9/11 happened, I was a member of the outlaw motorcycle club, and in 24 hours, we went from just a main motorcycle club to all of a sudden we were terrorists. We were on the list of
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
do not fly, and it was I'm just the state of Maine. There's only 1 million people, man. And there's way less
Oh,
outlaw
that's
motorcycles.
small for sure. That's
Yeah,
small. Wow.
you know what I mean. And all of a sudden, we couldn't fly. Just like Dave was just saying. You didn't have any rights, and you hadn't done nothing wrong. That's why I laughed when Dave was saying about going to the airport and buying a ticket.
Well, I know. I think what he's saying is like if just say you're from this, we'll just say Africa or something, and you're on a terrorist watch list, and then
Right,
you go into New York, you have to go through JFK
right,
and go through processing, and
yeah,
then you will go through that, and then you do the passport, and then they probably catch you right there. But if you go
right,
over the border, I mean, they would like send you back or arrest you. But if you go through the border, they're just gonna let you go. Or if
right.
if you got away, then you're like a cell now.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guarantee
exactly.
there's cells in here
Right,
in the United States. I guarantee it. What do you
yeah.
think,
So,
David?
yeah.
Almost definitely. There's no way you can vet everybody. I mean, it's impossible.
And the
Absolutely.
But no,
getaways, you know what I mean, right?
well, think about in the '70s when Castro let all the jails empty out and they all shipped over to Florida.
Yeah, they
It's
even
kind of the
said,
same deal.
yeah, that's what like. Remember what Trump was saying, like all the people out of the prisons, the bad places, and it's
Right,
them
right.
all come here, and it's them
Well, that's exactly what Castro did.
right, all
When
the
he
mentally ill and the people in prison.
yeah
They said either get on a boat, we're shooting you right now, and
yeah
it said we'll take a chance to taking the 60
that
miles to Miami,
that's right.
right?
They took any people that were draining the economy, prisoners, like you said, mentally ill, what have you, and threw them on boats
And
and said,
really
"Hey,
bad
those
people like people that sexual charges and murderers,
yeah,
all
any of
kinds like
that,
some stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
So
I'll tell you
what?
something that really bothers me too.
What's that, David?
A lot of these people have never been vaccinated from where they came from, and there's diseases showing up that you people thought you had licked.
Yeah,
Tuberculosis.
I can't hear you very well, David.
And
Oh,
like that
David,
was
can you
almost
please repeat
unheard
that
of
a little louder?
while
Sorry, we
back.
can't hear it.
We
Sorry, go
can't
ahead.
hear you very well. Sorry.
I'm
I
just
think-
saying that diseases that used to be not common are becoming more common because they're being brought into the country
Right.
from south of the border. Tuberculosis.
Right.
There's all kinds of diseases that we usually had a control on, and now they're getting out of control.
Well, they're making a resurgence, right? You know, because they've been. Yeah, no, Kid Rock touched on that earlier. You know, he said there was people coming across the border that had polio. You
And
know,
I think that was killed in the late 50s, early 60s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And then there was like a lot of people with tuberculosis, and there's like they're not even testing them for COVID or the flu and all that stuff. Here's your thing, go.
Yeah, wow.
Easy.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, David.
Go ahead, David.
No, I'm just saying that there's going to be a major health crisis soon enough, and not even with the present situation. I don't even like calling it that. I call it the Wuhan, but that's just me.
I
said the
government put words in my mouth, you know.
I said the Kung Flu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what Donald says is okay for me. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, think about it. It was made secretly. It was distributed secretly. They let it out of the lab secretly. In my book, that makes it a covert operation.
And we paid for it.
Well, and then you got
And no function. That was the problem. No gain of function.
Well, can I ask? Let me ask you something. So is Fauci really a doctor, or is he just a?
I think he's a real doctor. Because I think when AIDS came out, I seen a thing on him. He was like obviously younger. I think it was in the 80s, early 80s.
Right, 84, yeah.
But he said, "Oh, this is like a shell game. Give us all this money, yeah, woo, woo, woo."
Right. No, I'm with you. So, David, tell me what you think of. You know, are you in agreement with me, Kid Rock, of how it was developed, how the covert was developed, and all that? And do you think you have the same opinion as us?
Absolutely. Fauci lied to Congress. He lied about the game of function. He said
no,
it was evolution. You know, I mean, you can get your word all you want, but he lied.
No, he lied.
Back to haunt him. I think they'll bring him back.
He's having surgery. Is that what you said?
I'm thinking they'll charge him with perjury. I hope so.
Plus, I mean, that's treason too, because I mean, besides the perjury, the treason, because that's like, remember when the Nuremberg trials, remember all that stuff where it happened? Right? And we put them people, Europe put them people up, and then once they got their court date and they hung them. Yeah, and that's the reason why they put that on TV for, so this would never happen again.
Wow, right.
And pretty much, that's pretty much, I mean, we'll say there's a lot of similarities.
Wow, there's a lot of
what happened.
Right. You know, there's a lot of similarities just in our government. There's just plain treason going on. You know, there's just plain treason going on. You know, and it could have started back with Bill Clinton. You know, when he was governor of Arkansas. Okay, this is a fact. Roger Reeves was one of the biggest cocaine smugglers in the United States during the late 1970s and early 80s. He flew with Barry Seals. Okay, Barry Seals.
Okay. I know Barry Seals. I mean, I know all of them. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, Roger Reeves was the one that showed him how to do it. And Roger Reeves he's like 84 years old now, and he did 38 years in prison. So anyway, he used to land on the Arkansas country roads at night, and the cops would light the roads up like it was a landing strip.
So they can land, right? Yeah, because you got to figure back in the 70s, Arkansas was, still the sticks, was the sticks, and Clinton had, here, you get all this money, just shut up and just listen to me, we'll all be rich, and we get free dope.
Right. And another thing, I just have one more thing I'd like to hear David's input on it. But Clinton, 9/11, he just got out of office. Okay, he knew all about the terrorist threats that he had made threats about getting their 72 women in heaven. Okay, they had sent him secret, secret intelligence to the CIA and the, that kind of stuff. And he knew that was going to happen, but he didn't take it seriously. And when George Bush heard that, of course, you guys watched it just as well as I did on the news and stuff. He looked just devastated, like that was a new.
Oh, they knew
Well,
all that. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and
I
go
got you.
ahead.
That's more about it. Go ahead, Jimmy. Emmy,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'd like to hear David's been here. I know we're throwing around topics quite all over the place.
Emmy, what's on your mind, buddy?
Do you drop out?
Hey, David, you still there? Oh, he might have muted himself.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what? I've had a great time chatting with you, Kid Rock.
Hey, Emmy, I told you you'd be fine, and the
Well,
time flew
no.
by, and the chat
Yeah,
was great. Oh, hold
yeah,
on
but
1 second. Hold on, David.
Yeah.
You dropped out, but thank you. It was very interesting talking with you. You
Yeah.
did great.
I do it. Yeah, I do it again with no problem there. I think your political beliefs land right about the same lines that
Well,
me
you
and
know
Kid
what?
Rock did.
I'll tell you the truth. I mean, I was a Republican, and everything, and I didn't really care about politics, but until the hot dogs and pizza stuff, if you know what I mean.
Right,
When that
yeah.
stuff came down, listen, okay, I
You
like
became
pasta, but I'm not gonna be talking about conversations about pasta. Okay, the
right,
pasta's good. See you later. Bye.
right,
Or this place
right.
is great. That's it. Or I'll meet you at the pasta place. But if you're having conversations like that, that's called code word because I used to be a criminal. I know
Well,
those things.
okay. Can I ask? Can you vote? You can't vote, can you?
I can't vote, but I'm gonna try to get my stuff expunged.
Yeah,
I was gonna get my stuff expunged.
yeah.
But the problem is that when the Kung Fu Flu came in, hold on 1 second. Yeah, David James, that was too much. Don't worry about it. Next time we'll get you. Okay.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool, David.
Listen, when the COVID was coming, before that,
Yeah.
I went to the police station. I had to get the all my papers, and then I had to go to the state police, and then I was going to do it. Then COVID hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know all about COVID. Yeah. I'll tell you right now. Anthony Fauci told me not to go to the doctors. Okay. Because of all my underlying conditions. But yet they took all my medications that were prescribed to me away because they hadn't got the telehealth stuff up yet. I'd had a heart attack.
Right. Okay.
When I say stuff like that, when I watch Anthony Fauci and all of his cronies on TV, when I have a conversation with say like you, I'll say Anthony Fauci told me because I was watching him on TV, so I make it the first person. So people look at me like I'm right out of my mind, and they think I know Anthony Fauci. I just see it on TV. He's talking.
Okay.
What I mean?
Gotta make a comment. Hold on. Hey,
Yeah.
David James. Stage fright. Don't worry about it. Immy was the same way. You're good, dude. You were fine.
Yeah.
Listen, if you be yourself and everything, you'll be fine. Trust me. Immy, the first time I ever went on, or not the second time, because the first time I was talking about my case, so I didn't really care. But the second time, I didn't have a device while I was talking with you. I was, but if you keep it real, David, and you say it like it is, and don't sugarcoat stuff, you'll be fine. And you always gotta keep the chat entertained and listen to the comments because without the chat knows nothing. That's why I told Immy. And remember, Immy, weren't we supposed to do something a couple of weeks ago or a month ago?
I checked it out. I didn't.
But you got sick or something. It's cool.
No,
Don't worry about it. You came through, and I told you I was
Kid Rock.
You go ahead.
Kid Rock. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna finish this conversation up, and we're gonna thank everyone in the chat. So go ahead, Immy.
So listen, what happened was I had a topic and everything, but I can talk, but I'm such a drifty guy. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Listen, but remember my comment? I said you know, like when you were a kid and you had to do an oral report, and all your friends are throwing something and giving you the finger and all that, right? I told you put the avatar on, have a little water, and I'll walk you right through.
Yeah,
right?
I don't.
And I did not lie. I told you you're fine.
No, I know you did from Kid Rock from the time you and I you showed up in Edmonds chat about the same time I did, right? You
Right.
know, right? And we were like the first people to go on live and stuff at MRE. And you were all the night you went on the first time. You know, it was you, me, and Edwin.
Oh
I
yeah, when I was talking about
you
my
were
case.
you were wound right tight because of all the injustice that were done
Well,
to you.
yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, that stuff was buried in me. But when people stab you in the back and you know
Right?
these people for a long time,
Yeah.
I say like it is. I was pissed,
But
and that
yeah,
kind
but
of opened
also,
up old wounds.
well, but
I
then
mean,
it
it was
all
such a long time ago, but it's
yeah,
what I
but
mean.
it's
It's
still
not a good
yeah,
thing.
it's the
That's why I
past.
was kind of getting mad.
Well, you know what? I think that you getting that out that night has made you a better speaker in public now,
Oh
and
yeah,
more
I mean,
calm. And,
like I
you know,
said,
maybe
and
you don't have that burden on your mind anymore because you've
oh
let it
no,
out.
I know. I just like when I opened up that wound
Yeah,
and then people did that to me. You know what I mean?
right.
I'm pissed. I was pissed, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I was really pissed
Yeah.
off.
You know
Um,
what? You know what, Kid Rock? You did a great job showing showing the world that you were mad at. You
well, come on, hey, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm mad at you. No, I'm effing pissed. You know what I mean?
no. I know. I'm not making fun
And,
of you. I'm just
right.
saying how
But
calm
yeah, if
you're going
someone,
to
you
curve
know, if someone
now.
betrayed you, you will be
Right?
the same way. And then,
I
and I opened that wound up. You're not gonna be
right.
happy. I
Well,
mean,
no,
even
no.
though it was voluntarily, it wasn't like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
You know what
opened
that
up the
was?
wound, and it was
You
like
know
too
what that
late to
was, Kid
close it.
Rock? You know what that was? A soul cleansing. That's what
Well, I
that
didn't
was.
think it all the way through.
It don't
I mean,
matter.
you know,
You
okay, so
get,
we got a couple minutes left. So
yeah,
let's go back and thank all the chat family. Okay,
yeah,
first things first, Edwin, thank you
yeah,
for having
yeah,
Immy and me
yeah.
on the show because it was Immy's show with Kid Rock special guest, but it was
Yeah,
Immy's show tonight. And
I'll
we
tell
want to
you.
thank you all. And thank you, David James. Anytime you want to come up and talk, you did great. You, as long as you go by Edward's rules and you say like it is and everything, you will be fine. Don't worry about it. We'll all have a little stage fright. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
through, and then okay, David James, you were great. Hey, once you get the next time in, it'll go like nothing. Right, Emmy?
yeah. Hey, I'll tell you. Right now, I know, like you said earlier. I've been on here a couple times, and I still, even after tonight, I couldn't talk about stuff for an hour. No way,
Right,
because
but like I said, once you talk and you go through the thing, okay, Cuban B, thank you for coming. You always got great comments. Okay, let's see, Mini Moocher, you always good with me. You got great comments. Let's see, I'm going up. Okay, Dave.
David James. Don't worry about getting Edwin in trouble. He doesn't care as long as you're respectful of the way you say stuff.
And
As
don't
long
and don't swear
don't
words is not
right,
professional. You gotta be
right,
professional.
as long as you're not directly making a comment at someone in the chat that's going to be hurt or someone that a
Or
third
on a
party.
different channel and anything. You can't bring
Right,
up like drama from or like if you're bringing drama from a different place. He don't
right,
like this. This is like a
yeah,
drama
yeah.
free
He doesn't.
zone.
You're more than welcome to voice your opinion here. He makes that very clear. As long as it's not drama, it's not third world
And
party
no
stuff.
other content creators, because all they do is
Right.
bring drama to us. Okay, Mustang Mike, thank you for coming by. You were great. I'm just going up the thing.
No, you're doing a great
Emmy,
job, kid.
Wise Up Show, Ralph. It's always great talking with you, man. American Made, you all good with me, brother. Okay, Don Mickey, hey, buddy. Hope you have a good. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed our Amy show tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah, no,
And
no,
King
it
Perry,
was a pleasure.
you're always good with me. And I hope you're feeling better, and you're always great with me. Um,
David, I'm sorry, David. Don't worry. Yeah, it's not the profanity. I understand it's the subjects, but Edwin does not care about what your subject line is. You can speak about anything that's on your mind because it's what's going on in the world today. Edwin wants to have people learn about what's going on around them and be more well versed in what
and
and understand. Go
people
ahead. I'm sorry.
about it, and like you can't be like if you're talking crazy about
No, no,
understanding
right.
about something that's not good. You gotta
No,
treat it
no.
as like a professional
Yeah,
situation. You
right.
know what
It's
I
just
mean when you're talking.
it's like being a public speaker. That's all you got to do is have manners. Is really all you got to do is have manners and treat
Well, like
everyone
if
with
you're in a
respect.
public space and you're talking to people, you think about it, like if you're talking to normal people about
You're gonna,
whatever, you don't want
yeah,
to do
you can,
swear words and stuff because that'll come off wrong.
right, no, right. But what I think what David is saying that he'd be worried that Edwin gets struck down. But as long as you say it like Edwin preaches that, about being a salesman and a public speaker, as long as you say it professionally and with clear wording and no swears and no attitudes and no I'm better
And
than
no like
everybody else.
threatening people or
That's
nothing
right.
like any kind of threats or nothing.
That's right.
Everyone's
No
gonna,
conspiracy.
but you gotta be respectful about it, right, Immy?
Right. That's right, Kid Rock. As long as you're just making your opinion known in a pleasant way,
Well, you gotta
you
articulate yourself. Hey,
right,
Immy, question. I did swear one time today. Ah!
right.
I
Right,
did. You swore once. You swore once. I mean, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I just swore one time.
no, right. No, I slipped one time.
Yeah, you said that word. No big deal.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah,
Okay,
And
no,
you
no,
said
I know.
excuse me. You're
get
fine.
right, get right.
Hey,
Uh,
Edwin, go ahead.
okay, sorry to interrupt you. The program has been excellent. I'm going to close the telecast now. Uh, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, Kid Rock. I want to thank you, Mr. Emmy. Mr. Emmy, you did excellent. And David
Thank you,
James
Edwin.
also.
Yeah,
Uh, Mr.
Edwin,
Emmy,
can I ask you something?
go
Edwin,
ahead.
when I spoke a second ago, I was not aligned by interpreting what you've said to us about the chat rules. Correct? We can speak
He
about
doesn't
anything as
want you to
long as.
smoke. Well, yeah. I mean, as long as your avatar, he doesn't care.
No,
He
No,
doesn't
no.
no,
want
I
to know.
mean
He doesn't
about
hear it.
about the
Okay.
subject.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
To be
and
to be clear,
go ahead.
Mr. Emmy, to be clear, all is perfect. All is
All right.
good. All is
You
good.
know what? You know what, Edwin? As long as you're happy, that makes me happy because
No,
I
And if
no.
enjoyed
that
this very,
family's
very much.
happy, and hey, Emmy, you did great. I told you. Did I tell you I got you?
No,
You
no,
you did good.
no. I know. I
Okay.
didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Edwin, thank you very much.
Don't
Yeah, thank
worry.
you for the platform,
Mr.
Emmy. You
Emmy.
did great.
Uh,
Go ahead, enjoy everyone.
yeah, Mr. Emmy. I want you to say goodbye to everyone.
All right. I can do that, Edwin. I would like to say good night to everyone. Well, it's good morning now. It's 2:38 here in Maine, and it was nice to be able to speak to you, the chat family, and I enjoyed it very much. And you all have a nice evening.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Emmy. God bless you. God bless you. We'll keep in touch, and I hope to have you again. Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
Edwin.
Emmy,
Thank you.
you
Thank
did
you very
great,
much
buddy,
for
and you did
letting me do
great.
this.
And David James, anytime
Thank you.
we can talk. You were good. Don't worry about it. You just gotta get the
Okay.
first one in. You'll be great. Go ahead, Edwin.
Okay. Kid Rock. Kid Rock.
Hold on.
Uh,
Hey, hold on. Your avatar's on. Your avatar's off.
Yeah,
Emmy.
yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
Okay, you can close off. Okay, go ahead, Edwin. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
no, don't worry. Kid Rock. Kid Rock. If you agree, you will have Kid Rock. Every Tuesday, Kid Rock. Every Tuesday morning is yours. Would that be okay with you?
Well, how about every other? Oh, let's see, because I had to buy my wife a box of chocolates and some flowers today. To get the phone.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay. So,
I'll let you know. I mean, hey, I had no problem helping Emmy because I just told him, like, be yourself. And hey, Edmund, I gotta swear one time today. You hear me?
okay. Anyway, what we'll do is this: uh, one Tuesday, yes, and then you take the Tuesday off, and then you come back the other Tuesday. One
Okay,
Tuesday.
hey, how about this? Give me a week. I'll be in your chats. I'll let you know for next week or the week
Okay,
after that.
okay, okay,
Cool? Is that cool?
okay. But to be clear, I would like you to have, I would like you, I would like you to have all the Tuesdays for you.
We will see. Okay, I
Okay,
can't. We'll see. I'll let you know, but I'll be in your chats and everything. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know.
okay,
Okay, for sure not
okay.
next. For sure not next Tuesday. If I'm gonna
I'm,
do it,
I'm,
it's gonna be 2 weeks from now.
okay, no problem. No problem.
Okay, and then but I'll come up on the panel like from time to time, like during the week and everything on my own
Okay.
without the second device. That's not a problem. And
Okay.
we'll talk. It sounds good. So I
Okay.
want to say good night to everyone, all the chat family. Have a good morning. Have a great Tuesday, and have a safe rest of the week. You all are great. Thank you for having me, Edwin and Amy. You did great. David James, you'll be fine. Hope everyone's safe. God bless you guys all, and you guys all have a good night. Take it easy,
Okay.
Edwin.
Okay. God bless you, Kid Rock, and
Okay.
thank you. And thank you.
No problem, everyone. You have a good day. Hey, you guys are great. Have a good day.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we got a clown in here. Says you're racist. We gotta get him out of here. Hey, Edwin, go in the thing and block him. It's got the guy's name Rapper.
Don't
Block
pay
him
no
now.
mind.
You're racist.
Don't
Block him. I can't
yeah.
block him. Block him now.
Don't pay. I got him. Don't pay no mind.
I got.
Don't pay no mind.
Okay.
Don't pay no mind.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you go. Now block him for good. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
on the flip, buddy. You have a good night.
Yeah. Don't pay any mind to that. That is
Okay.
not important. That is not important. May God bless him, and may God guide that person. That
Yeah.
is all. Okay, Kid Rock. Thank you again, and don't forget that you have all the Tuesdays. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know in it. Just let me know in
Oh yeah,
advance.
I'll be in touch with you. You know that, unless I'm really sick or something.
Okay,
I'll be in touch
okay,
with the chat, and I'll come on that time to
okay,
time. No problem. You got good. Okay, you have a good day. I
okay,
gotta give my wife my phone. She's gonna kill me. All
okay,
right.
okay,
Have a good one, buddy.
okay.
Bye.
God bless you.
Night.
Charles Sullivan, welcome, Charles Sullivan, and God bless you. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. I want to thank again. I want to thank again Kid Rock, Mr. Emmy, and David. And David, excellent, very excellent. I want to welcome Charles Sullivan. Charles Sullivan, God bless the Irish. And Charles Sullivan, big hug and God bless your family. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone. Um, I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Here in this channel, anyone that comes with bad intentions, all we do is we bless the person. We bless the person. A person that comes with bad intentions, here we do not get triggered. Here we do not lose control. Here we do not curse the person. Here we do not curse the person. We pray for that person. We pray for that person. Check this out. That person had to subscribe and wait 20 minutes to make an insult. May God bless that person. May God bless the person. And I ask God tonight and our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, to give light to that person. To give light to that person. But that is very sad. When I see people like that, I feel sorry. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for people like that. In other channels, what they do is they curse the person. But here we don't do that. We do not do that. We pray to God that that person goes in the right path. And God bless that person. And I hope that person finds God in his or her heart. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I want to thank Mr. Emmy, Charles Sullivan, as always. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I'm scrolling backwards. Let me scroll backwards. Okay. Okay, anyway, again, I want to thank everyone, and I will be back tomorrow. If God permits, I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, if God permits, at 10 o'clock. No, I'm sorry. I will be back tonight because today's Tuesday. I will be back tonight at 10 o'clock, if God permits. I will be back tonight at 10 o'clock. Everyone is welcome to come, and we will have a great program. We will have a great telecast as always, and everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome to have their own show here. You can have your own telecast for an hour, just like Kid Rock and Mr. Emmy did. All you have to do is let me know 2 days in advance. Uh, from now on, Kid Rock, Kid Rock will be on every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, uh, he will let me know. He will let me know what Tuesday he is available. But to be clear, all the Tuesdays is Kid Rock Tuesday. Kid Rock Tuesday, and Kid Rock will let me know, like on a Sunday or on a Saturday, if he can make it that Tuesday. But to be clear, every Tuesday, every Tuesday on this channel is Kid Rock Tuesday. Is Kid Rock Tuesday. Let me tell you, Kid Rock qualifies to have his own channel. He has learned very well, and he did an excellent job. And all of you have that same opportunity, and you can also open your own channel. And if you open your own channel, I will help you also with the little knowledge, that I have. But I want to repeat again, every Tuesday here is Kid Rock Tuesday. And Kid Rock will let me know if he can make it or not. But every Tuesday is Kid Rock Tuesday. So if Kid Rock does not appear, I will cover for Kid Rock. But every Tuesday is Kid Rock Tuesday here on this channel. Anyway, God bless you all. Everyone, before I close the telecast, stay away from negativity, stay away from negative channels, participate in positive channels with positive content. Again, I say, stay away from negativity. It is toxic. It is toxic. And I hope you all learned a lesson tonight. You see, that person came with bad intentions, but we do not insult the person. Here, we do not insult the person. All we do is bless the person. We treat the person, even if the person came with disrespect, here we treat the person with respect. We teach them a lesson. We see, because in other channels, a person like that, they would insult the person. See, once you insult that person won. That person achieved the goal. But here, no. Here we do not get triggered. Here we do not lose control. Our center. Here, our center is God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, because this channel is dedicated to God and to our Holy Mother. And once you have God in your heart, once you have God in your heart and in your mind, God guides you always. And here we maintain honor and we maintain respect. So God bless. God bless. Wrap up. Wrap up. God bless you. God bless you, and God bless your family. God bless your family. And if you change, you can come back. You can come back, Rapper. You can come back and participate with us, but in an educated way, not in the way that you came in. So God bless you, and I hope you reflect on your behavior tonight, and you will change. So I give you a big hug, and God bless you, and I wish you well. Anyway, God bless you all, and thank you all for coming. And I'll be back tonight at 10 o'clock with the permission and the blessing of God. A big hug for everyone.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus,